Time for the preview for the Thursday night game between the Texans and the Bengals. The Texans lost to the Jaguars 29-7, and the Bengals lost to the Ravens 24-0. So, come from that, just tells about those two games. The Texans and Bengals offenses need some help. Uh, we think the Bengals actually have both teams. I put it this way: both teams have the talent outside of quarterback. Now with the Texans, they drafted Deshaun Watson. I do believe Deshaun Watson will be a good NFL quarterback, but he's a rookie, and they actually didn't start him. They started Tom Savage, and they subbed in Deshaun Watson halftime. They had no points, and he came right down the first possession. They scored a touchdown, but they were down 19-7 already. The Jaguars' defense is much improved this year, but also the Texans have a quarterback situation. They have had a quarterback for years. Their defense always has to win for them, and that was the same case Sunday. As for the Bengals, like I said, they have the weapons. We usually don't trust Andy Dalton, their quarterback, but he plays well during the regular season. He just don't do well when it comes to playoff time. But they did play the Ravens, a division rival, and the Ravens are notoriously good on defense. So that probably played a factor. Still, for them to score no points. I know two times he turned the ball over. He threw interceptions in the red zone because he threw 4 interceptions the whole game. And I know two of those came in the red zone. So those points you left on the board, at least a field goal, 2 field goals, that's 6 points. So come to this game, the Texans still haven't announced who's going to start at quarterback. I don't think he's going to announce it. I think he's going to keep it a surprise between Tom Savage and Deshaun Watson. I believe Deshaun Watson should start going forward, period. Because Tom Savage, he's not a bad quarterback, but he's not a good one. He's not even put it this way. He don't turn the ball over, but he doesn't spark anything. And that's the reason he put in Deshaun Watson at halftime. And also, their offensive line wasn't blocking for them. They had 10 sacks that game. So, and I think he had 4 or 6 of those in the first half. So, that makes a difference. And Deshaun Watson can run. So, of course, they help. As for the Bengals, I don't know what to expect. Once again, both the Bengals are notoriously good on defense, and the Texans are a good defense. So, I expect the defensive battle. Since we don't know the quarterback situation, I can't really just get no gauge on what they're going to do on offense. I believe they would score more than 7, no matter who they start. And I do believe the Bengals will score something, which they had 0. The game is in Cincinnati, so I will roll with the home team since you have that quarterback controversy. Well, we won't know who started until Thursday. So I picked the Bengals to win 17-14, a defensive battle. I pick experienced quarterback and Andy Dalton over 2 inexperienced quarterbacks. Because Tom Savage, even though he's been in the league for 3 years, he hasn't started until late last season. He started 2 games. Then he started the first game this season and got benched at halftime the other one. And his last game he started last year, he got hurt in and then played the second half. So that's my Thursday night predictions, and that's it.